How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Well, man, what a freaking game in the NFL, man. Let's talk about all these damn games that went out tonight, man. Jesus Christ, man, I cannot believe it, man. Everything that went down tonight, man. Holy free holies, ladies and gentlemen. But let's talk about the freaking MLB, man. Freaking, what the fuck is happening, man? Freaking, kind of not really. It was a close game, but then at the end, it seemed like an ass whooping 9-2, man. Rangers survived to force game 7, man. It is going to be a hell of a game tomorrow night, man. I cannot wait for this shit tomorrow night, man. Game 7, man. The best sports and the best words in sports. Game 7. I cannot wait for tomorrow night, man. Keep the wives, keep the mamas at home. I expect a lot of fights tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's the final one. No matter what, tomorrow will be the final time these two teams match up. These two teams hate each other, man. I cannot wait for this matchup tomorrow night. But damn, man, who's going home, man? Everybody. Every game has been won by the road team, man. I cannot believe this shit, man. Who's gonna win this puppy tomorrow, man? The winner gets to go to the World Series. I cannot wait, man. I believe it's gonna be Max Scherzer for Texas and Christian Javier for Houston, man. I cannot wait for this puppy, man. It is gonna be a hell of a game, but it was a close game, like I said. Astros actually led in the first inning, man. And then the Rangers tied it up right away, but then the Rangers took a 3-1 lead. Then the Astros kind of made it close again, 3-2. Then 4-2, then 5-2, and then finally they hit the grand slam with Aldis Garcia, made it 9-2 in the ninth inning, and the damn Texas ran away with it. So we have a game 7 tomorrow night, man. I cannot wait, man. It is gonna be a hell of a game. It is for all the marbles. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know, man. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and strap it down and enjoy the game, man. Put my belt on and strap it on. I cannot wait for tomorrow night, man. It is going to be a hell of a game. I cannot wait. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the National Football League, man. Let's talk about all the games that went down here tonight, man. Man. The freaking Cleveland 39-38 beats Indianapolis, man. Jesus Christ, man. Freaking Deshaun Watson got hurt again. Now a concussion. He just came back from a shoulder injury. Now he has a concussion. Mother chicken. Are you kidding me, man? Come on, drink milk. How about the Patriots upsetting the freaking Buffalo 29-25? Holy cow, man. All these talk about Bill Belichick possibly getting fired. He says, I still got it, motherfuckers. Earned his 300 career NFL win. Congratulations. How about the New York Giants, 14-7? I believe it was Tyron Taylor, the backup quarterback. A lot of teams went with the backup quarterback tonight, man. Cleveland, New York, Chicago. Jesus Christ, man. Baltimore beats the hell out of Detroit, 30-7, 30-6, I beg your pardon. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit took a huge step back this year. Me and my uncle Miguelito, man. I told him to pick Baltimore. He picked Detroit. My uncle Miguelito had a really bad day today on his picks. And this was a huge one for him. And I told him to go with Baltimore. I told him they haven't played Lamar Jackson since 2019. They're not used to him. Plus, a bunch of the players that were on that 2019 team from Detroit are probably not there anymore. So there's going to be a lot of these players the first time they're going to face Lamar Jackson, man, especially in Baltimore with that cold weather. They had no answer for Lamar Jackson, man. 38-6, Baltimore wins. How about Chicago, 30-12, man? Jesus Christ, what a win for Chicago, man. That new quarterback, what's his name? Freaking Tyson Backman, man. Jesus Christ, man. But it was mostly the running game, I believe, right? The Dante Foreman ran for 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's a team that ran for 173. I don't know. I didn't really watch the game, but pretty impressive win by Chicago, man. Atlanta 16-13 with the upset over Tampa. Tampa's starting to fall, man. They're starting to fall a little bit. So, how about the Steelers beating the freaking LA Rams 24-7? Jesus, 24-17. I beg you pardon. I didn't see that. Man, Steelers, man, they're the hardest one to pick. I never know whether to pick against or for the Steelers, man. They're so hard to pick. Seattle beats Arizona 20-10. Denver 19-17 over the Green Bay Packers. This is another one. I wanted to pick Denver, but my uncle Miguelito wanted to go with the Packers. I went Denver, man. I think Denver, I don't know. They might start getting better. as the season goes on, Sean Payton starts figuring stuff out. I don't know. A team to watch that might be stacking up some wins as we get into like November and December. Something to look for. The Chiefs beat the Chargers 31-17. I'm so disappointed in Justin Herbert, man. I had this guy like as a top 3, top 5 quarterback. I am so disappointed in him. And look, this year, I think a lot of quarterbacks have. I think the only quarterback maybe that has maybe the only 2 quarterbacks that have really delivered this year, maybe are just Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. At times Jared Goff, but then he had a shitty ass game tonight. Tua Tagovailoa, he had a good season, even though today he didn't have a great performance. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Justin Herbert, I believe, what was it, the second straight game he loses with an interception. And he started on fire. I think he had like 17 points in the first half, and he had 0 points in the second half. I'm like, come on, Justin. WTF, man. And, there's kind of a rivalry because, like, everybody's like, oh, yeah, obviously Mahomes is the best quarterback, and then it's Joe Burrow. And then people like to put, like, Josh Allen at 3. And then, some people, and then there's like an argument, like, who's better, Herbert or Lawrence? And I was a Herbert guy, but this week, I got to go with Lawrence, man. I got to go with, this been a shitty-ass week for Herbert, going back to Monday night with Dallas, and now tonight with the Chiefs. Shitty-ass week for Herbert. I don't know, man. I don't know what you do with Herbert. We thought he was going to be a much better quarterback with Kellen Morris as offensive coordinator. It's even getting worse, maybe. I don't know, man. He's really taking a step back this year. Justin Herbert, very, very shitty situation if you're a Chargers fan. And then Sunday Night Football, man. We had the Eagles. Philadelphia beats Miami 31-17. Hurts is still turning the ball over a lot. I think he's also taking a step back, just like Justin Herbert and Josh Allen. I think what's going on, I don't know what the excuse for Herbert is. But at least for Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, they did lose their offensive coordinators, and that's maybe messing them up. Hurts once again, a pick 6, and he fumbled in his own 25-yard line. This could have been a serious ass whooping. The Philadelphia Eagles really gave up 10 points. And then because he fumbled in his own 25, Miami was able to get a field goal off of it. If Hurts doesn't turn the ball over, you're looking at a possible 31-7 game. I think they couldn't run the ball, man. They only ran for 45, 50 yards. They had no answer for that Philadelphia front 7. This could have been really bad if Jalen Hurts would have taken better care of the ball. But great win for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Hurts was kind of, they said he was wearing a knee brace. I don't know if he's hurt or not. I don't think that's an excuse for those fucking turnovers he's having. That's not an excuse. But yeah, man, 31-17 Philadelphia beats Miami. And yeah, man, tomorrow we got Monday Night Football, man. But yeah, man, I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, I think I'm still going to go. I think right now, I don't even know if we have top 5 teams. I think you put Kansas City, Baltimore, Philadelphia, San Francisco. Who's next? I can't put Detroit there anymore after what happened tonight. I just can't. Dallas, I can't get over the fact they lost to Arizona, man. I don't know if I can put them in the top 5. I don't even know if we have top 5 teams right now. It's 2. I think Philadelphia, San Francisco are still the best 2 teams in the NFC. And I'm going to go with Kansas City and Baltimore in the AFC. I don't even know if we have, it's just crazy, man. Buffalo losing again. They almost lost to New York Giants last week. They lose this week to freaking New England. Detroit getting an ass whooping of a lifetime. Miami losing. I was telling my friend, I'm like, we might be looking at a freaking, I was telling him this last week, I'm like, we might be looking at a freaking Detroit-Miami Super Bowl. I don't think that's going to happen after what happened this week, both losing. But I'm like, wow. And then all the quarterbacks are taking a step back. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's almost like the defense has finally picked up to the air attack. This air attack for the last 5 years has been dominating. And it seems like it seems like maybe outside of Patrick Mahomes, they're starting to figure out a lot of these quarterbacks. Even Joe Burrow. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how this season ends, but I'm not seeing a lot of quarterbacks dominate this year like I've seen the last 2 years, man. Now, like I said, some of it might be because of the offensive coordinators. Like I said, Brian Dable leaving Josh Allen and Shane Steichen leaving Jalen Hurts. But it's like, what is going on with some of these quarterbacks, man? I don't think Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback right now. I don't think Justin Herbert is not a top 10, top 5 quarterback. Josh Allen, maybe Burley top. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's just like, what the fuck is going on right now with these quarterbacks? But anyways, until next time, I'm finished. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out like a light, man. Holla at your boy. Ta 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 ta. I think I'm gonna do something with like my TikTok, but I don't know what. I'm kind of like looking at different platforms. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch your ass down the road. Have a good night, everybody.